Warning, the following content is real and may be fucked up. Please enjoy because I damn sure didn't. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, y'all? It's C.H.E.F and welcome back to Story Time. Now, today's story is a little bit weird and it's a two-parter and it happened at the right time. Like, it just fell right in line. So it's kind of, perfect timing, festive, and it happened just right in line. I wasn't even gonna do this video, but I was gonna save this video for a later time, but it just happened so perfectly the way this lined up. It's a two-parter, pretty long, and it's I don't know how long it's gonna be. And it's really related to Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Now, this started off like, I'll say my senior year in high school. Me and this girl was never in a relationship, and I've never been the type to just go around. I was never that type. I didn't, that was not like my thing. I mean, there has been times where I didn't want a label, like I didn't want a name, I didn't want to be in a relationship, but I did want things that come out of a relationship with females. But I never been the type to just be with a whole bunch of different girls at one time. So there was this girl I knew her since middle school, for real. But I always had a feeling that she was not really a one guy girl, like a girl that only stuck with one guy at certain times. Like, I knew she was not a loyal female. But keep in mind that me and her were never in a relationship, ever. Now, I knew her since 8th grade, which was my last year in middle school, for real. So I knew her for a pretty long time. She used to always flirt. Not in 8th grade, but in the middle of 8th grade and up, she used to always do petty flirts and stuff. And my senior year is where we really took it seriously. Not took it seriously because we weren't in a relationship. Like I said, we were not in a relationship, so there was no reason for me to get have any weird feelings for her. I ain't gonna lie, there's been multiple, and I mean multiple accounts of fellatio and intercourse with me and her, but we were never in a relationship. So come graduation, after graduation is where I really took YouTube seriously. So I was just fuck all that other shit, I'ma just worry about YouTube. So this girl that I'm talking about, we kind of fell off. We weren't really together, but the day we fell off or started to fall off, we were still tied up. We felt responsible for each other for whatever reason. Like I said, we had a lot of relations on many accounts. So it wasn't like we were strangers to each other or just were friends. It was something between us. So I give it a week down the road after we stopped talking to each other. She posts on Instagram, I don't know what the thing is called. I think it's a sonogram or an ultrasound, whatever that thing is called, where they take a picture of your stomach and it's a black and white picture and it look all weird and stuff, show the little baby in there. She posted one of those on Instagram. So I read the caption and I read it thoroughly. I think it was Instagram or Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat, but I know I was up there. It was one of those, and it was she said something about this her being her her first son, and the name was, I forgot what the name was, and I was like, what? The only thing that went through my mind was, you're pregnant, but by who? But the thing was, she waited a week after we stopped messing around with each other to post that, knowing that I was gonna see it for whatever reason. So the only thing that went through my mind was, did I do something? All I could think was, you're pregnant and we just got done messing with each other. What the hell is going on? Because it was a on and off thing for a while. Not on and off break up, get back together. It was more every time I hit you up, we did something. So the only thing that went through my mind, like I said, was we just stopped messing with each other and you're pregnant. When were you gonna tell me? But the thing was, and yes, I never hit her up. I wasn't it wasn't oh damn, if that's my child, then I'm just not gonna hit her up. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say shit to her because I'm not that type of person. But she never hit me up. Therefore, I'm not about to hit her up and say, what's going on, and then make myself look stupid. I thought she was doing it for a stunt, or how people put up other people's pictures and saying oh, my niece, my godson, my goddaughter, whatever. That's what I was thinking, but it was really her because down the road her stomach got bigger. So the only thing I was thinking was wow. But I found out later that it was not me, it was somebody else. So the whole time, on those multiple counts of fellatio in intercourse. There was other people that was in there, and no, she was never in a relationship, I don't think. And if she was, then she did a good job at making sure that I didn't know. So I was just like, what the fuck? So we stopped talking. We never even looked in each other the same way. I haven't seen her since. All I seen her was on social media, because I'm not one of those petty people that'll just unfollow somebody or something like that, or block somebody. It ain't like we had a bad like aftermath or anything. It ain't like we got into an argument or anything. We just fell off. We just stopped talking to each other. That's all it was. We were never mad at each other. I felt kind of weird about that. The fact that as soon as we stopped like communicating with each other and everything, stopped seeing each other, all that stuff, you're pregnant. And not only that, the whole time we like I said, I know we weren't in a relationship, so I'm not like salty, but the whole time that we were, you know, doing what we were doing, there was other people that you were doing it with too. And if I would have known that, I would have never done it. Now, yes, we weren't in a relationship, but still, I could have been doing the same thing that you were doing. I mean, I wouldn't have, but I could have been if I would have known that. Now, the fact that we weren't in a relationship obviously gives me like kind of the right to be able to do that, but I'm not that kind of person. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if we're not in a relationship, if I'm doing something with you, you got me and you don't have nobody else. Like, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying like that's not what I'm thinking. Which brings me to the second part of this story, which is more recent. Some of y'all know that my birthday was like 4 days ago, Friday, February the 10th, and like I'll say Saturday, 2 days ago, I get a message from this girl saying, hey, I saw that your birthday was 2 days ago, and she said I saw it on Instagram because I saw you put a post up saying, hey, it's my birthday. Mind you, it's 2 days after, and she's on Instagram every day. And she said, what plans did you have? So the only thing I was thinking is, you know, hey, I haven't talked to this girl in a minute. And yeah, me being the guy that I am, I was thinking about, you know, she's a mom now, so technically if I talk to her and we end up doing something, does this mean I'm fucking a mom? But that was not the only thing I was thinking of. All I was thinking of was like, I was thinking of that, and I was thinking, why are you hitting me up now? You know, we kind of far down. So I was thinking either you miss me or there's something that you want from me. So I kept the conversation mellow, but I was still thinking about fucking a mom. And it wasn't like that she's like some MILF or some cougar. She's like my age. The only difference is she got a child, and I don't know how I feel about that because I don't even really want children of my own. So I was thinking like, how is this gonna work out? I really did not want a relationship. I really don't want to be in a relationship right now. But anyway, she said, what did you have planned? And I told her, me and my sister were supposed to go out and do something, and then we were supposed to go to the movies, but my sister canceled on me. And then those plans that she canceled on me with, she ended up canceling those plans and never hit me up to, you know, do anything afterwards. So I told her all that, and yeah, may it not have been her business, I still told her because it ain't nothing for me to hide. So then she said, oh, well, you know, Valentine's Day coming up, you could take me to the movies, LOL. Now, the first thing I thought was, are you serious? Like, we haven't, like, just think about it. I understand, like, I know I'm in the wrong in a way, but she's in the wrong in a way too. Like, you telling me that for a whole year of, and I'm gonna try to keep this less explicit as possible, a whole year of intercourse and fellatio. I'm not gonna say the other words that I wanted to say, but you know, because even though I tell kids not to watch these, they watch them. So do with that as you will. After a whole year of that, you were fucking somebody else and doing whatever it was that you were doing with me with somebody else. Even though we weren't in a relationship, you got pregnant and never told me that it was another, like, you never said anything. The whole time you got pregnant, you had a baby and everything, and then you hit me up miles down the road just so you can get to the movies, because you never hit me up on any of my birthdays after we graduated. So all of a sudden this birthday is so special that you hit me up out of nowhere and asked me, can I take you to the movies instead, LOL. And I know the LOL thing, I know there's a lot of girls out there that do that thing, like they're not serious but they are, so it's like a playful thing, but still I can feel that it wasn't, like, I honestly did not trust it. So today is Valentine's Day. What I said to her, actually, what did I say to her? I think I told her, I don't know, I'ma see. That's what I said, but honestly that really meant no. I won't about to just say fuck no, but at least I didn't tell her yes and I didn't do nothing, you know, no sneak dissing. But all I'm gonna say is this: if you made it to the end of this video and you are of age to understand the situation that I'm in, which one of us was wrong in this situation? Like, I know it wasn't a big situation, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, but was I wrong to like feel weird because we weren't in a relationship and she got pregnant like during our time being together all the time, like all the time? Or is she wrong for doing it in the first place? Or are we both wrong, kinda? I mean, technically I wouldn't be wrong for being mad because I got the right to be mad all I want to. I wasn't that mad. I was just like, damn, like this whole time this is what you were doing this whole time. Like, I'm glad I didn't kiss her or nothing, because like that would have been weird as fuck. What if that's the only thing I think of is when I kiss a girl. Like, what has been in your mouth, you know? I mean, if it's me, then I mean, just brush your teeth and shit. But if it's a whole nother nigga, I'm done. Like, I don't want to think about it. As long as I don't think about it, I'm good. But in the comment section below, let me know how y'all would have took this situation if you were in my footsteps. Put it there. Let me know in the comment section below on that, and I will catch y'all in the next story time. Have a great day and happy Valentine's Day.